everything now, so all I'm waiting for is the pipe and the 90-degree silicone hose. I've ordered both of them. After that is done, just need to hook up some of the vacuum lines to the intake and should be right to crank over. Yeah, what I'm going to do today is just hook up the battery, put the scavenger pump on, and see if we can actually bring oil through the system. And I'll just unbolt up here and have a look if there's oil through the GT35. I'm just going to undo this bolt with the band around and see if there's oil that's already gone through it. Alright, so there's no oil. Wasn't expecting there to be, but I'll just get a syringe and squirt some oil in there, rotate it a bit, some pre-lube it before I start it up. Okay, got some Penrite's 5W40. Just got some in the cap there. I'll just get it up with a syringe. Nice clean oil. Probably not the best way to do it, but making sure I pre-lube it. Going nice and slow. Have it, got about 5 mil, probably more than that, 10 mil. So just put the tip of it right up to there. Add a bit of pressure behind it. Hopefully it's gone all the way through. I'm not sure if that was correct how I should have done it, but there's oil in there now. Okay, got a couple of vacuum lines that I need to hook up or boost. So I've got the blue one, which is to the boost gauge, so that'll go onto the manifold somewhere. And also from the boost solenoid. So that needs to be vacuum. So remember to tag it. So pre-turbo, so I'll have to go before the GT35. Atmospheric vacuum. So I'm going to have a bit of an intake on there and plumb it in. And also for the external wastegate, I need a line from this turbo to there. When I was having a look at it, some of these bolts actually go all the way through, so I might undo one and see if I can tap it with a barb nipple, I guess that's what it's called, and then just have it there to there. And then yeah, I could have just a bleed off valve if I want to change the wastegate pressure. Okay, so I just got a T-piece in to the vacuum line to the blow off valve for the boost, so that goes straight to the manifold. Okay, so I'm going to start filling it up with water, see if we've got any leaks anywhere, see how we go. There's a couple of things that aren't hooked up, mainly air lines, vacuum lines, all the exhaust from the low mount through to under the car is all welded up properly. And we've just got tacks from under the car, the rest of the dump. There is an oxygen sensor on. All the lines for the fuel is good. Just going to start up to get some fluid through it. Hopefully it starts. Okay, so we'll get the scavenger pump on first. And start turning over. What could be the problem? Just going to turn it over so I can get some fluid through it. Smell a bit of fuel. Had a little, cranked it a little bit. see if it would crank as it didn't before. Alright, it's going to be loud. Stop, give another go. One more time. Oh. Okay, so I've got the valve hooked up, battery hooked up. There we have it. Press that up. Monkey. Alright guys, just had a phone call from Autobahn. My 2.5 inch alloy pipe for Forester has come in. So now I can do the hot side from the GT35 to the TD04. I'm just waiting on the 90 degrees 2.5 inch silicon pipe, which should come in next week. I did just start it. It's pretty awesome seeing the GT35 spin up for the first time. Stay tuned. Yeah guys, there's a 2.5 inch pipe. Let's go home and see how it goes. There's my baby smiling at me. Alright, there's the pipe. Go in there somewhere. Alright, so there's going to be a bit of modifications with the pipe. Might end up taking that coupling back to here, so it will sit on that weld there and then make it look a bit neater, but have to wait for that silicon hose pipe coupling, the 90 degree one that'll come off the GT35 and come up here. Alright, let's give it a go. So we've got the intake on the GT35 to the TD04. Scavenger pump on. warm up a little bit, check everything. Pertec picked up a banjo to a 4AN because silly me forgot to put a restrictor in the TD04, so put a bit too much oil through it, so this should fix it. So we're going to be changing the oil feed for the TD04, so this line here is going to come out. We're going to put this banjo restrictor in, so that's the original bolt for the TD04, and we're going to be getting it out. There we go, guys. Took me ages to get off. I ended up chopping the line. Don't need to use it anymore. And that's an odd piece. I think it's like a 1/2 inch. Might reuse that. Let's put the banjo one on now. And there we have it, all hooked up. The new line pressure sensor is back in. And with the banjo, with the restrictor.